to. I've been to 4 or 5 Taylor concerts, and by far the best concert.
What was your favorite moment?
Probably all of it, the whole thing. The whole
Yeah.
Vancouver.
Yeah,
The whole
Vancouver's
thing,
so nice.
Just seeing everything put together, the show.
Didn't y'all check out like
the
OVO?
lights.
Yeah, because we went to like the
definitely.
big mall
City
in
of Vancouver is amazing.
Yeah,
Beautiful
listen.
city. Canada is beautiful. We love it.
I'm obviously America all the way, USA, but shout out Canada, shout out Vancouver.
Shout out our brothers up north.
Yeah,
How
shout
was
out
the
the brothers
flight?
up north.
Not
Well,
bad, actually.
we actually had to take a fair amount of stops because it was going to be an expensive ass flight to go there from like Kansas City and only have one stop. So we flew from Kansas City to Minneapolis to
Shout out
Calgary.
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
From Minneapolis to Calgary. Go
the Flames.
Yeah, shout out the Flames. Shout out Tate McRae. So we flew from Calgary or from Minneapolis to Calgary, and then Calgary to Vancouver, and then we did the same thing back: Vancouver to Calgary, Calgary to Minneapolis, and then back home to Kansas City. But yeah, the Vancouver mall that we went to, and also Brady, we gotta let him know about that latte.
Let him know.
Lafayette. If you're ever in
Yeah.
Vancouver, shout out Lafayette. Best
Shout out Lafayette.
cafe in the world.
We figured that means out the forest, right?
Red Forest.
And they had this
Vintage.
homemade raspberry jam latte, and it, oh my god.
Raspberry jam on what, like bread? Or
No,
In the-
latte.
in the
It was
latte?
Yes, it was in the
yeah.
latte. So it was like a homemade raspberry jam espresso latte. And Brady and I were like, had no words. And we also got a couple of chocolate croissants too. Oh.
Did they have like Taylor drinks?
Well, we'll get to
Yes.
that.
Oh,
We'll
okay,
get to
okay, my
that.
bad,
In a
my bad.
second.
Okay, and so it was.
I'll let y'all take that.
It was like a Pacific Northwest weather because basically like
Foggy?
Seattle and
Not bad.
Vancouver are
Pretty similar.
they're pretty similar.
Pretty
So like
similar.
we were walking from our Airbnb to the cafe. We had our coffee and our pastry, and then we left to go to the mall, and it was pouring. And we're walking in the rain to the mall because it wasn't that far. And by the time we got to the mall, it was just like foggy, and the rain just dissipated. But yeah, Brady, let them know about the OVO store and what we got.
Shout out Drake. Shout out OVO. I don't have it.
Oh,
on,
you don't have it on. It's
but
alright.
Vancouver hoodie.
Yeah, he got the OVO Vancouver hoodie. I got a
Shirt,
retro
OVO
Canucks
shirt.
OVO shirt. It was so
Tough.
badass.
Yeah.
And Brady, remember in the Canucks store they were selling that hoodie that you had.
Really?
Yes.
They had it.
Yeah,
That's sick.
we walked through pretty
The
fast,
whole
but
OVO.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Not
let's let them know about the morning of the concert. I'll kick it off, and then you can take the way from there.
It's amazing.
So we.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
we ended up going out a little bit too early in the morning, but, you know, it ended up being for our benefit. We had a great time in downtown Vancouver.
Yeah.
We were originally looking for breakfast, like a little brunch spot, maybe have some drinks, and we ended up in the Park Casino.
Like the hotel.
The hotel, the park.
Right by the
And
like
it was
right
called,
by the venue.
it was spelled PARQ. I think that's Park, I don't know.
Park Q.
Yeah,
It's French.
whatever,
They're
it's
all
French.
Park.
Yeah, the Park. Yeah, whatever.
Whatever you want to. So we were there, and we were looking at the breakfast menu, and no bullshit, like eggs Benedict was like $38. So Brady and I were like, that's not happening.
It's alright.
So we was like, nah, that's all right. So what we did
Check
was,
out the drink menu.
I'll let you take this part. So we checked
Yeah.
out the drink menu. Brady
The
let him
lavender
know.
haze
Lemonade.
So they had a lavender haze lemonade,
And it was
special
boozy.
edition.
And it was boozy.
Boozy and bougie, like cup and like it was purple. It looked like a lavender haze.
Yeah, it was like purple and yellow.
and then had sparkles and shit.
Yeah,
all
it
over
was so
was
good.
crazy.
It was
actually
so
good.
gas. Brady and I had a
Gas,
couple.
got fired up.
How did it get you like fired
It
up?
got us fired
It-
up.
it-
for the
it was a
concert,
good-
Yeah.
It was like
pretty
a good appetizer for the rest of the morning.
Yeah.
Brady, let them know what we did next. Where did we go after?
After the
The
lavender.
casino.
Oh,
Remember
the
we-
casino.
Well, remember, because we're like, we're not paying this. So then Brady and I walked to McDonald's from the casino,
yeah.
and we walked to this other
Okay,
pastry
that's
store.
right.
So we got some mac dough for breakfast, and then
Yeah.
we had like
Was it different?
yeah,
Canadian?
for
Way
sure,
different.
yeah.
Canadian
The
McDonald's
Canadian
is
McDonald's?
different.
What do they have?
They had like, so you know, here for like breakfast, they like the sandwiches are different, the pastries are different. They serve croissants at McDonald's.
Different, yeah.
And
They
the
have like
cake,
actual like.
Do they have like
nuggets
chocolate ones or just
and,
Yeah.
like, actual croissants.
they have
and
all of
shit.
them. They
And then
don't.
different desserts too.
Yeah, they don't have like the pies how they have here. It's other stuff.
Yeah.
And they had a breakfast sandwich that had like the chicken on it. It was, I mean, they had a bunch of different ones.
Crazy.
Also, a
stuff,
quick
yeah.
side note before Brady continues.
Yeah.
I've been to Canada and I've been to McDonald's in multiple different countries. USA, Canada, England, Japan,
Ooh,
and
yep.
like I said, it's all USA in this bitch, but the USA McDonald's is by far the worst. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
because
Definitely.
the one in Japan, you could ask Shiggy about it. Shout out our brother Shiggy.
Shout out
They
Shiggy.
were serving double, like imagine a McMuffin, but imagine it doubled. They serve that in Japan.
Double egg.
Double eggs, double meat, double cheese.
For the same price? Or
Yeah,
like.
same price. But yeah,
Damn.
so Brady and I had a packed day that day.
Yeah.
So after we ate, we were like, man, we still have we have 2 hours before. So the Canucks played the same day as the Taylor concert, which you guys are seeing. We couldn't have the volume going because we didn't want to get copyrighted.
Shout out YouTube.
Yeah, shout out YouTube. What up, YouTube? What up? Yeah, real ones now. And so after that, McDonald's, we're like, what are we gonna do for this long? We didn't want to go back to the casino, like the hotel, because Brady and I both paid probably $30 for 2 drinks, right?
Yeah.
And so we're like, nah, let's not do that. So we we're on our phone, whatever. So we went to a liquor store. This is the story time.
Oh.
So we went to a liquor store
no,
that was right across the street from the Canucks arena.
Yep.
And they had, how Nelk created Happy Dad? So they're Kyle and those guys are all Canadian. So then the Happy Dad cans in Vancouver, all the nutrition shit was in French. So we didn't even know, obviously, we knew what we were drinking because it's Happy Dad, but it was all in French. All the beer and all that shit was all in French
All
nutrition.
the labels are in French on their cans.
Yeah, because most people there speak French.
Could be fentanyl in it, you don't know.
Oh my god. So Brady and I were like, man, we could really use a bottle. And so this continues the story time.
Oh yeah.
Brady, what bottle did you get?
We got a very nice premium Hennessy bottle.
Yeah, so Brady got a bottle of Hennessy. I bought 4 Tall Boys.
Shut up.
I bought 2 Coors and I bought 2 Happy Dads. And Brady bought a bottle of just a bottle of Coca-Cola. And so we walk over to the
ratio's a little.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked. But we walked over to the Canucks arena, and outside of the Canucks arena, they had so much going on, right? Because Taylor, the Canucks were playing, so
arena.
They had a DJ outside just running music. They were it was more a family friendly environment. So which I respect. Shout out.
Shout out the family.
And
Dunlap residents, don't matter.
So Brady and I are like, what are we gonna really do here? So we were just kind of just killing time, standing around outside the arena, just bullshitting around, whatever. And I'm like, Brady, we gotta kill this bottle of Hennessy before we go inside.
You can't bring it in.
We can't bring a bottle of Hennessy inside.
How many ounces?
Let them know about the school bus incident.
So as soon as I take a ripper, this Henny school bus pulls up.
Not one.
But 2. Oh, there's a field trip.
There's a field trip
coming up to
of
kids.
students.
This kids pull up and we're just ripping Henny.
And we're ripping Henny.
It's okay.
And I have a video. I played the song Timeless by The Weeknd and Playboy Cardi. And Brady's just ripping the Henny. And so we'll keep along.
Pre-game for
Yeah, it's a little precursor. So I'll keep the long story short.
Yeah.
The rest of the time before we could walk in the arena was dead time. So what I did was I took the bottle of Coke from Brady, dumped the Coke out into the trash can, and poured the rest of the Hennessy into the Coke bottle, and it filled up the Coke bottle entirely. That's how much we killed before. So I had a full plastic Coke bottle of Henny, and I put it in my waistline, below my shit.
Yeah.
And I walked in. So Brady was 4 people behind me in case they were weird about it. So I walked in straight through the security. With the plastic bottle of Hennessy.
It didn't matter?
No, I didn't set off because it was plastic.
It was all plastic.
And so Brady, I waited in the we had the early entrance because we had nicer seats. So I waited for Brady in the Canucks team shop, where you buy merch and shit. Brady walked in. Yeah. We went up, checked out our seats and stuff. And then, bro, the beer we got was so cheap and it was gas.
Yeah, Canadian beer. Shout out Canadian beer.
Yeah, it was literally
actually.
It was
Justin Trudeau.
It was yeah. No, we don't. No, I would retract
Going
that.
Justin, we like his rummy.
Shout out! I don't say shout out Trudeau.
No, fuck him.
Yeah.
There's rumors that he's related to Fidel Castro, but that's another time. It's very conspiracy theory pod. Anyway, so Brady and I, but the beers were $2-3.
Yeah,
for real.
For a pint?
Realistic.
No, it was a 12-ounce can. They
can.
opened the can and poured it in the glass. So Brady and I each got I copped a beer for Brady, and then we both killed the beers. And then, what did you buy a DP or whatever or you bought a Coke because he bought he bought a new bottle of Coke, and we split
just
the
mixed.
bottle of Henny. He mixed the Henny and the Coke, and I just drink it plain because like when I drink soda and alcohol, it kind of makes me feel like eh. But Brady did his shit as Brady does, and then. Bro, the game was badass. It was my first ever NHL game, and it was in Canada.
Canucks,
Yeah,
shout
you're really
out
going
Canucks.
nuts.
It was awesome.
It was a sold-out game on a Sunday after morning.
Canucks who?
Yeah.
Canucks Tampa Bay Lightning.
Shout out Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Didn't the Lightning win a couple years ago?
They did a
Yeah.
two-peat, right?
They went back to back. Stanley Cup champs.
Yeah. Like, what?
There's something down in the water in Florida.
Yeah, but
The
yeah.
Panthers and Lightning, but that's another part.
Yeah, and so we watched the game all the way up until probably like, I'd say like anywhere from 6 to 9 minutes left in the third period.
Yep.
We dipped because
Taylor was happy
we
with
had
us.
early admin to Taylor because we had floor seats,
Floor
so we
seats,
could get
yeah.
in way
Mhm.
early. And the Canucks were getting fucking murdered. It was like
Yeah.
when we left, no
Yeah.
shit, it was like 6-2 Lightning. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, Brady, like let's just dip. So Brady and I, we
Yeah.
dipped. We sat in, or we didn't sit, but we stood in line, like in the special entrance line, and the people we were
Yeah.
standing with were actually like chill as fuck.
Yeah, they were cool.
They were from Canada, Vancouver, and we were talking to them for the whole time. And then we don't have to review the concert, that's fine. But like, shout out Brady for coming with me to Vancouver. I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out, brother Brady. Anything
Yes,
else
sir.
you want to say to the camera before you go back?
Some shout outs.
You give a couple shout outs.
Yeah,
Shout out
my
brother
boys.
Brett for
Shout
the
out
dub.
brother Brett for getting a
Yeah.
big Knights dub tonight.
Yep,
Senior
shout
night.
out the
Shout
Knights.
out Brett. Love brother Brett. Shout
Yep.
out brother Brock. Love the brothers.
Yep.
Shout out brother Justin.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Bachelor
brother.
party rumble.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Bachelor party
Yep.
rumble. Shout out Adrian.
Yeah.
My boys.
All right.
Shout out my boys.
Yeah.
Thank you
Brady's
for having
first
me.
appearance on
Brady's
the pod.
first appearance.
Did you
Shout
like
out.
it?
Yes, I like it. I love
Shout
it.
out producer
I love
Brady.
it.
Producer Brady.
Anytime you need me.
Now you're
Yeah.
on camera.
He'll get back behind the camera, and Justin and I will get back to our
Yes, sir.
regular scheduled activities.
All right. Thank you, boys.
Yes, sir. All right, Justin.
No, we can. That's part one. You can end it. I'll just